Go live.
Go live.
Fatty.
And we are live, I think.
Oh, excellent.
Maybe. Welcome all, whoever's in chat. Nice to have you. Actually, I have. Oh, who's got me on the speaker?
Hold on, I'm just wrecking the joint as well. Hold on.
He needs a head tap, doesn't he? He's got it in his palm.
Okay, there we go.
There we go, sorted.
Awesome stuff. Hopefully everybody can see what's going on the stream. If not, sod it, I can't be fucked. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I don't care.
Mate, there's no professional YouTubers, there's just wankers that fucking do it better than like everybody else.
Yeah, it's about right.
A professional YouTuber. Okay, sit down, take a breath.
Alright, let me see if I can move my camera about so everyone can see, and turn on my headlamp so everyone can see all the stuff that I am painting. But yeah.
I can see it.
So yeah, I'm continuing on with my Sisters of Battle stuff, so gotta get it finished.
I forgot the evening.
What's that, mate?
I forgot that the Sisters of Battle even existed.
Yeah, they've kind of had a facelift, but yeah, it's still one of the most expensive fucking kits you can even getting the entire fucking thing.
I can believe it. Games Workshop stuff is not cheap.
Oh yes. Oh, thank fuck I'm not paying for this. Well, technically I have, but I get the money back, so yeah. Thank fuck for commissions. Yeah. So the only one I could afford, out of my own money, is a fucking Orc starter kit, and it's like, even that was like 40 odd quid from a comic book shop that was local. But yeah, ever since he found out that I do these for commissions, he stopped selling them. Yeah, because he was selling them for like 20% off, and it's just like, yeah, I was rinsing them. Yeah, cry baby. Yeah. I really probably need to get better lighting for this, but it is what it is.
That's alright. You can see what you're doing mostly, but I'm sitting a wee bit away from my PC monitor.
Oh, so you do have a PC?
I do, yeah.
Get off your dirty console and get on with the PC crowd.
Nah, mate. Nah, I don't swing in irrelevant circles like you PC pricks.
Console peasant.
Console peasant. But you know what? We might be the lowest form of gaming, but we rule the fucking roost.
So, Stags, you playing anything at the moment, or you just...
I'm not playing anything right now, but I've just been playing Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
The new lowest of the low.
Well, you're talking about games being samey and stuff. I don't know. Minecraft's pretty different.
Yeah, they need to...
Only limited by your imagination.
They kind of need to add more stuff to that game.
They constantly do.
Yeah, but it's
never... When's the last time you played? When's the last time you played?
Last time was just after the B update.
I think, was that before the Village and Pillage update?
No, that was after.
Oh. Next big update's coming out soon. It's the Nether update. They're adding biomes to the Nether and a new ore that you can use to upgrade your diamond stuff to netherite stuff.
Yeah, I think it was like after the B update someone was talking about that. I think it was like Minecon or something. It was like advertised at.
Yeah.
Is Minecon still a thing?
Yeah.
I thought they packed that in years ago.
I think it's still a thing. Don't know if everybody still goes, but...
Minecraft is just about to pass Tetris as the best-selling game of all time.
No.
Wow.
That's just wrong. I'm going to have to go out and buy myself a...
Tetris had 30 fucking years on him. Head start.
Shit, man. Kids just don't see how good they've got it.
Yeah. And that's total copies sold. not each year or anything like that. It's number of copies sold in history.
Jeez. Is that what's it? Is that like adding like every time it's been on like some sort of like retro gaming pack as well?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
And all its many iterations. Fucking hell.
It's still a pretty good selling game each year, I think. People still buy it.
What, Tetris or Minecraft?
Both.
You
What
got
we
some
need is-
more birthday wishes, buddy.
What's that, mate?
Check your.
Well, mate. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Cap, sorry, yeah, that's all good. Don't worry
many
about the
happy
caps.
returns, man.
What was that, mate?
Many happy returns of the day.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just
How
one
old
year
are you now?
older. 38, mate.
They're the same age as me. Nice.
Yeah, all old and craggy. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a poor-faced bastard.
You lot have never seen old.
Shut up, old man.
I'm 58. No, I'm not. I'm 48.
You old bastard, you.
I feel 58.
Back in my day.
When I was a lad, during the war,
Did anybody say they wanted to come on or not?
I've
Anybody?
posted in Twitter in bold capitals to DM you for an address for the hangout. So
Oh, you
I
can.
know,
if-
I know you got your hands full, but you might need to check your Twitter occasionally just in case.
Well, you've got the Hangout link. If anybody wants it, just give it. to
Yeah,
them.
I've told them to DM you though, haven't I?
Oh, God.
Well, you've got to have lots of stuff to do on your birthday, or you'll be bored.
Oh yeah, but I plan to be. I plan to be more drunk than bored.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that so I can record it.
Oh yeah, we've got quite a few hours left, so it's all good. Oh, fucking rose petals, God's sake! Thank fuck I don't have to do these individually. Get right on my knobbly bit.
So when do you start painting the Spitfire then?
Fuck off! I ain't never painting another fucking aircraft as long as I live. You know.
Why not?
The last one I painted a B1 Lancer at a fucking some massive scale. I'm talking about this thing was like a meter long from nose to tail. I painted it all in fucking matte black. I did all the interior, and then I fell on it.
Well, that'll
Yeah.
just about do it, won't it?
Yeah, fuck it. It was like the wings were snapped off, the fuselage got cracked in half. There was no way to save that motherfucker. And I thought, do you know what? I ain't ever gonna do another Airfix kit. I ain't gonna ever go into another proper model shop unless it's to get like fucking like brushes or something. I have not made. Yeah, I haven't made a model kit in years, except for Games Workshop stuff. Yeah, it's like even fucking this, if you can see it, Belisarius Call was a fucking enough to drive me insane with all these little fucking greebly bits that are fucking on him and everything. That was a fucking nightmare to say the least. And this guy still isn't fucking finished because I got to do the base. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's like the base on that I've done previously, and I want to do it the same on here. So it's kind of like because the whole army's going to be based the same way. It's like I don't know if you can probably actually let me get my sort of a green goo pond. You know, this one's got an arm hanging out of it. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but yeah, that's what I need to do on that base so it ties in the entire fucking collection. Yeah, and I hate doing base work. It annoys the fuck out of me. Yeah.
I just paint my bases green.
Oh, yeah. So I got I fucking got this a basing set. So it's got little tufty bits and some texture paint, some skulls and shit. I've got like a I've got a fucking like pot of sand here, which I could technically just go down to my beach and refill at any moment. But yeah, it's just like,
Those should be more attentive that way.
yeah, fuck going back to Games Workshop. I ain't paying them money that they don't deserve.
Fuck, the Games Workshop are a bunch of rip-off bastards.
Oh, trust me, you need to go in there nowadays, mate.
No, I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. It's not even called Games Workshop anymore, it's fucking called Warhammer.
Is it? Oh, fuck knows. I don't know what the hell it's called.
There's a shop in Glasgow, and I was walking by it one day, this was a few years ago, right, and I was like, Warhammer, I thought, what happened to the actual name of the show?
Oh, fuck knows. They probably spent a whole shit ton in fucking renovating redoing the name, and then passed all of that lovely payments down to us. Fucking 60.
Probably.
You know, just for this Sisters of Battle kit, it's 65 quid.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
It's the let me see if I can find the actually I don't know where the box art's gone for that. But it's the Triumph of Saint Catherine. Actually, I've got part of the box art here. Yeah, if you can see it in the thing.
No. Oh yeah, see it now.
Yeah, that's 65 quid. Yeah.
Is it mostly plastic as well?
Oh, it's all plastic. I think they don't do any metal figures anymore.
How are they charging that price for plastic?
It's just Games Workshop, mate. How can they charge anything, any amount for anything they fucking do? Consider it's all mass produced.
They don't do metal figures anymore?
No, it's all resin or plastic.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It's like back in the.
I'll
It's like
be
this.
honest with you,
It's like,
the metal figures were a pain in the fucking arse.
yeah, but they
I
had.
remember when they would weigh like 2 pounds, like you hear, like your orc
Yeah.
hero. It was like a big blob of pewter.
Yeah, it's just like when you had it, you knew you had something of value because it was nice and heavy. It's like this one. What's it? Grad School Madurak Thrucker or whatever his name is. This is
Yeah.
the metal ones. This is the metal shit. Yeah.
When I slipped it into my pocket at the shop, I knew it was in there. Paying
Yeah,
for that shit.
A lot of my
Oh,
better ones are actually metal. I've got the Avatar of Cain from back in the day when it was actually made out of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big one.
What else have I got here that's metal?
like that.
Yeah, I've got this piratey orc dude. One of my favourites.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, it's like all the good ones were like made out of metal, but now it's all plastic and it's either the Primaris Marine shit. Actually, all my freaking
Well, the only benefit of plastic is it's easier to work with.
yeah, but the problem is, it's like nowadays, it's like I've noticed this with the kits that I've got. There's no extras.
None.
Mm-mm.
That's bad.
It's like this
Especially-
one, which is the new Redemptor Pattern Dreadnought. It came with no extra weapons. This is all you got.
That's shite.
Yeah, it's like except for this helmety bit, which I added from my Imperial Knight model. But yeah, you get nothing extra. There's like no extra bits that you can attach. No nothing. So anything extra on here is what I put on from other kits. Yeah. So
That's
kit.
poor.
Well, yeah, it's like
I mean,
it's like part of the what's it, the fun with painting these things was actually getting kit bashes and stuff. Well, kit bashes, having extra options and shit like that.
what if you wanted that weapons? You know, you're fucked.
Yeah, you definitely need weapon options. Like that's just practical.
Right, exactly. It's like the only one that I've got that actually came. Well, the only recent one I've got with different weapons option was my Imperial Knight. That came with about 3 or 4 different weapons options. But yeah, that's the only one I've seen that actually has one. It's like the Skitarii are basically you build it as they say or not at all. There's like
Yeah, that's bad.
it's just they've
I don't know.
taken something away in that respect.
I remember the very first starter kit I got came with Space Marines and Orcs, and the Space Marines were like one piece, and then the gun would clip onto the front, and they just
Yeah.
stood there with gun at their chest like that, and they all looked exactly the same, and it was just super lame. But then the
Oh,
next one I got, they were like, all the arms were independent pieces, all the guns were independent pieces, the heads were independent pieces. They were all plastic, but you could really customize your Space Marines, make them hold the gun in one hand and point it off, and they had the chainsword in the other hand, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, you pose them.
yeah, that was the golden age of fucking Games Workshop, where you could actually move things about and actually do whatever you wanted with it. But they've gone back
Yeah.
a step or two with this new lot, which is a shame. But you know, it's how it happens. Unfortunately, with this lot, it's always profit. You know.
Yeah.
See, to be honest with you, I'm surprised the Games Workshop stuff's even popular.
Oh, there's plenty of old grannies that are spending the inheritance money on their lovely little grandchildren. So
I don't know what anybody that fucking buys that stuff anymore. No one. I mean, and I used to be hanging about with a big group of folk that were all into it, then it just died one day, and that was that.
yeah, it's I suppose with a lot of people, it's like you've either got the die-hard fans that actually play the game. You got
Yeah,
people like
yeah.
you got people like me that just paint for either pleasure or because they're making some kind of money out of it.
I don't
The
actually
game just isn't that much fun to play. It's too much freaking work.
Well,
You gotta move
Yeah.
all these
Not
pieces.
fun, that.
with the new edition, what's it? Because I think it's like 8th edition now. They've just made it more and more complicated, to my mind, anyway. But
Mm.
then again,
Plus,
I couldn't play this fucking game, even if you asked me to.
I've played a few games back in the day, but see if you get into a Games Workshop shop or store, see some of the staff, they can be fucking right arsey with you. They can be very, very elitist.
Oh, yeah.
That put me off as well. The fact that
Well, I just find that the fucking I can because I work in retail, so I can understand the sort of mindset. But it's
Yeah.
like having to walk in and having to say, "Can I help you at all?" Like as soon as you walk through the fucking door, it's like, seriously, can you just let me look for like 2 seconds? Yeah.
it's just fucking dick.
Sorry, people on the camera. Oh,
You're covered in paint.
yeah, no worries, Jimmy. What's it? Nice to do the art for you, mate. Yeah, I use my hand as a dry brushing stand. Well, a bit of what's it? Tissue for dry brushing.
Dry brushing's fucking great. That was the biggest sort of revelation when I came to painting my models was the dry brush technique and then the wet blend technique.
Oh yeah, I've been using both recently. Yeah, wet blending is not something I'm used to, so it's a technique I've
No,
been using.
It's hard.
Oh, incredibly hard. Yeah, most of the time I can get away with it by just dry brushing, but
Yeah.
recently I've had to up my game because
Also use like if you wanted to fill in like cracks or like for your highlights, you're not going to paint them individually. You just water down a paint and then I just put a drop of it and let it sort of do all the work itself.
well, yeah,
Just fill it all out. That was once you learn a couple of techniques, it's not too bad, but it's just getting good at it.
oh, definitely. Oh, sorry. Using my special blend of red ink. There you go. That's the stuff. There's just so many ways to paint, but that's part of the whole. The thing about these things is like you can paint them any way you want, and that's at least the good thing
Oh,
about
aye.
it.
You can even make up your own chapters, whatever you want to do. Really, there's no like I say, you're only limited to what you can be bothered with. I was always a chaos person myself, so
Yeah.
I liked the Night Lord because they were simple.
Filthy chaos.
Oh, shut up, you.
Yeah, eat slag.
You're fucking dumbass orcs.
You know you like a bit of the Yorkie boys.
Bit of oak.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a bit too dark.
Do you know what really guts me about 40k stuff though? Is that we've never had a good movie or TV series,
And
and the video
won't.
games fight sort of either mediocre or just total fucking wank.
That just looks like a plate full of giblets.
It
Yeah. Poke it. But yeah, you won't ever get a Games Workshop film, just because too many directors will want to take it in their own way, and every fan knows exactly what they want. Yeah,
Fuck the fans. If there is a better job for J.J. Abrams, I don't know what the hell it is.
someone should fucking put him in a fucking field of horny bullocks and let him get raped by them. Fucking twat that he is.
Give him
Why
a
does
Games
Michael-
Workshop movie. Explosions, aliens, spaceships. What else is there?
If we could get Michael Bay to do it as well.
Was
Well,
that the Death Watch kill team has a bunch of different builds? Yes, I can't even remember what the Death Watch are. I'm so far out of the loop when it comes to different factions on Games Workshop. Death.
But what video games? I've been had any really, really good. The last Games Workshop video game that I enjoyed was Space Marine, and that was only okay.
Let's have a look. Ah. Well, right. Bugger off with your fucking weirdness. Stupid fucking Google
But,
search.
Google search.
Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I suppose they would be more akin for different bits and pieces, I suppose. But yeah, where is it? Ah, it's like I've got like these which came in. These are the intercessor pattern. What's it? Armor, and you get nothing extra. But I don't know if because these are like an easy fit kit, so I don't know if that's what it is. It's just like a cheap version of normal kits.
Maybe.
You know, come on up.
I couldn't really flummox with the lack of extras. I remember no matter what set I bought, I'd always have guns left over and shoulder pads or whatever, grenades, whatever you could. But nothing new, that's pish.
Oh yeah, what's it? Yeah, every time. Yeah, I've got like an entire bits box of just crap.
Yeah. Half
Most-
the fun, really.
Mostly
Oh,
from
but-
all the Elder and Tau that I bought. When
Who the fuck buys Tau?
I bought Tau.
Oh, fucking fire warrior over here, Jesus.
No, it's for the big ass fucking mechs, mate.
Who needs Halo? Remember that? Oh, that was fucking some brilliant marketing when that game came out. Jeez. I've got a copy of that somewhere.
Which one? Sorry.
Fire Warrior, the 48 the Tau.
That was
Yeah,
that was an abortion of a game.
that was awful.
Yeah, Globy, if you want a game that will piss you off no end, try and find a working copy of Warhammer 40,000 Fire Warrior.
You'll love it.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard of that. I've never seen it.
Oh, trust
So
me.
the PS2 game.
And
Oh,
PC. And PC.
And PC.
But it's like,
Oh, shit. Sorry, PC's irrelevant here.
yeah, fuck yeah. What is it? It's like if you aren't screaming within like 5 minutes of playing it, then yeah, something's wrong with you, dude.
It's bad.
Is it one of them games that takes you like 6 years to do one thing?
No, it was I think it was Games Workshop's first attempt at a first-person shoot 'em up.
Yeah,
But
it was.
yeah, basically the Tau they made into Chinese people or Asian people. Yeah, and you know the guy who played Kato in the original Pink Panther.
Yeah.
He was one of the main characters in it, or one of the main voices for it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was him anyway. I could be wrong on that one, but yeah, it's just like having him like chirp over the fucking over the tannoy in the game like every couple of minutes was distracting because I'd expect a Clouseau like fucking screaming at him from a distance and trying to hit him. Yeah.
Pretty sure you could pick up the Space Marines' weapons in that game as
Yeah,
well.
you could even pick up Chaos, which was like, what?
Yeah, it's weird. Fuck.
Yeah, isn't that like that shit will give you like the space lurgy or something?
Yeah, it'd taint you,
Yeah, it's just like
full
so.
of taint.
This one's not going as well. Oh, well. Sorry, I'm doing the inside of a cloak and it's not working. Just because I'm used to like bumpy textures outside of clothing. Giggity.
So you paint them and then build them.
Yeah. I have built and then painted and I never get the same results.
I was always a builder then a painter.
Yeah, you just...
It was so fucking awkward. It's awful.
Hence the reason
How
why
did you get into this? How did you get into the back of this? You fucking don't. You just leave it at that point.
Well, exactly. It's like this is why, you know, it's like for this base here, there's a whole thing underneath this. What's it? This hover bed thing. No one will ever get to see it, but I've painted it in intricate detail. You know, just because I know it's there. You know, so it has to be painted properly. Oh.
So there are shortcuts to the painting if you build it, because you can't leave things, obviously.
Yeah, but with me, I really
No,
just cannot build and then paint.
No, I think you're doing it the right way, to be honest.
And it's like I can spend more time on each individual section and then just like
Yeah.
get them looking exactly right, even if it's just me seeing them. Yeah. Ever watched the Astarte series? On where and who did it?
What?
No, someone in the chat
All right.
talking about talking about
don't
the
have that.
talking about the Astarte series. I've never heard of it.
No, is it a YouTube thing or what?
No idea, mate. To be honest.
Mm.
Yeah, there, Tanuki. Ah, it's a pity you're working, man. But yeah, well, it's like, it would be good if there was a movie, but I just don't see it, especially in the sort of like light of how movies are nowadays.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, it seems fucking perfect. I mean, it'd be effects heavy. It would, even no matter when you made a Warhammer 40,000 film, it would have to have been effects heavy.
Yeah.
So CGI is probably the best it's ever been, or you could say that no matter what time, but I think it's just a bit of a shame, that's all. The Horus Heresy would be great to watch on the big screen.
Yeah, that would have to be a part work if anything else, but yeah, I don't think they could do the Horus Heresy justice, and without some
not in one film anyway. It needs to be like a 4 or 5 films.
But with Games Workshop, it'll be a very fan-specific film, and I just don't think they could do that in Hollywood and make it work.
Yeah, they wouldn't get the funding for that.
Exactly. But then again, there's that guy who's been doing the fan-made little trailer thing. That seems alright.
Oh, I don't know.
Even though he's got the fucking armour completely wrong. Yeah.
I hadn't heard of that, actually. Was there no a CGI one? I'm sure there was a CGI 4K film.
Not so much a film, but it's like short little webisodes, and then.
I've not had that. You know, I looked at the trailer and went, nah, that looks a bit shit.
Okay, next step. Graying. Okay, grey paint. Where be me grey paint?
Did you say praying?
Graying, grey.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, it's because all of this figure is black. I can't dry brush with white because it just makes it too stark, so I have to dry brush in a dark grey.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then
give it that nice weathered look.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's also just builds up on the shade a bit. Why did I just do white? Fucking dumbass. Yeah.
Because you were thinking about.
Actually, no, that's a little bit darker, and that's gonna be alright.
So what have you done for your birthday? Interesting.
Absolutely nothing. Trying to get to fucking level 200 on Microsoft Solid. Klondike at the moment. Did a bit of artwork on my computer before. Yeah, this is like, yeah, Globy. I was getting the character done, and then my computer crashed because
Fuck's sake.
yeah, because fucking fucking Photoshop decided it didn't like anything and crashed my whole entire fucking system and lost everything.
No, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not happy about that.
No, I wouldn't be either. The raging.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
It's Photoshop. I'm kind of used to it by now. You know, even one of my save was part corrupted as well. So that's fucking great.
So it's proper fucked.
Yeah.
I use I don't use Photoshop. I use Pixlr to do like just some daft patch jobs for thumbnails, but it's not a bad wee web thing.
I do apologise. No, I don't. Shut up. There you go.
That came from your toes.
Oh yes. Okay. Some.
Are you gonna get the new Doom game?
No.
What the fuck? Why not?
Because I'm no longer a Doom fan.
Why?
I'm just bored. I've played every Doom game ever since the fucking original, and yeah, this one, it just doesn't hold my interest for some reason, even though it's got a kick-ass fucking theme tune to it.
I don't know what to do with you, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're talking to the guy that bought fucking Fallout 76 while drunk. Yeah.
Don't lie, you weren't drunk, you just regret it.
Buyer's remorse much.
Oof. I bought it as well, but I am.
Shut up then.
Promptly put it in the bin where it fucking belongs.
Then again, I kind of convinced Globy here to buy it as well. Too much, probably to his chagrin by now.
Yeah, because I've only played it about 3 times, mate. Yeah, so that's very well spent.
But at least they're bringing out an add-on, like bits of an add-on, so it's not too bad, I suppose.
The whole game experience for me was me just following him around, asking him for bullets. I wasn't going to stand there fucking crafting them myself.
Just play Fallout for what's better.
If they really should have made a fucking a proper multiplayer version of that.
That's all they needed to do. That's all folk wanted.
Yeah.
Let's make a live service game. We don't get any experience in doing that whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Well, it's
Fucked
been
it right.
absolutely disaster so far. Fucking the amount of hackers in that game.
I bet, yeah.
Ridiculous now. Yeah.
I'll just stick with it.
It's like normally I'd walk around just like with no worries whatsoever. Well, not so much worries, but yeah, if I had like the griefing mode on, so basically I could shoot someone, they could shoot me.
That's shit.
And yeah, it's fair enough in that game, but now it's gotten so fucking cheaty that some fucker from across the fucking map shoots me and I die, so I've decided to put the no griefing mode on so I can't shoot people and they can't shoot me. So I had some guy trying to break into my base, and then he gets a wanted level because he broke into it, and he was like trying to get me to shoot him, and I was just trying to shoot him, not knowing what the fuck I've done. Thank you, mate. It was awesome. I'll have a watch of that later. Yeah, Commander AMB has put a link to that Astartes series.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I'll be good.
As soon as I get back on there, I'll retweet it for everyone to see. Okay, so let's water some of that grey down. Okay, more in that one, and a bit more white, I think. Yep. A bit more white. There you go, a little bit more white, that'll do it. A happy little tree.
A happy little accident.
Oh, I wish I had the multicoloured afro now. Yeah.
Imagine Bob Ross beating fucking Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah, I don't see it somehow.
Just for this army, just if you line them up properly, it's a fucking mountain range.
Yeah. We just paint here a happy little Tyrannid. Just a happy little Tyrannid right there in the background. Nomming the fuck out of someone's guts. Yeah.
Tyranids are great, aren't they just? The Space Crusade, I've still got the box of that up in my loft.
Oh, Space
Well,
Crusade.
Um,
That's one I'd wish I kept.
I've got the last, I've got the box, but I've got none of the miniatures.
Oh, the miniatures are what are actually worth the money now.
Aye.
Yeah. Let me bring this camera in a
Well,
bit.
what was it? You get Tyranids, you get Necrons, or then it was just androids.
Yeah.
Chaos Marine as well, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Chaos.
Well, yeah, you got Chaos, you had Space Marines, you had Necron-y sort of thing, but that's about it. I don't think you had Tyranids back then.
Oh, I'm sure there was Gene Stealers in it.
No,
sure there
that's that wasn't Space Crusade. That was Space Hulk.
I never had Space Hulk, so where the fuck did I get Gene Stealers from?
No idea, mate.
I have no idea either. I'm a definite. And they were just the sort of all in the same pose.
Oh, sorry, fucking cameras all over the place. I do apologise, people.
Don't worry about it.
Fucking ugh. Now, I have never painted a black cloak ever. So this is the first time I've painted something like this. So bear with me. Yeah. How you doing, there, Stags?
I'm doing all right. I'm just screwing around on Twitter.
Yeah, I did send a link to Artemis and everybody else in the chat Why Now group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go there, serve the hunt.
Artemis is probably already drunk. Bit too much on that. Yeah, there's probably like, guaranteed there will be some like Warhammer 40,000 painter that watches this and screams at me saying, "No, you don't do it like that."
See, I think that's what puts people off. Just let folk have fun. That's it. It's like people that cry about fucking Dark Souls getting an easy mode. It isn't, but fucking should.
I have never played that game.
Don't. It's just an endurance test in Rage.
That's what I've heard anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Globy,
Fucking hell.
you played that?
Great.
Oh, Globy,
What's that?
have you played
Sorry?
Dark Souls, mate?
Dark Souls? Yeah.
How did you find it?
One of the easiest games I've ever played. It was.
I would find the holes so easily. Yeah, I have enough trouble with fucking Destiny and holes. I don't need to fucking fall down some fucking well that I didn't see beforehand. But then again, I'd be too tempted to get like a trainer to fucking like cheat my ass off at that game.
Oh, shame on you.
I do it for fun. Fuck it.
I don't have anything against trainers if you're playing on your own. You're only cheating yourself, aren't you?
Exactly.
So they say.
But then again, I've recently, the only time I've used trainers is just for stupid things. Yeah, I've actually been. I used to, as soon as there was a game, I used to get a trainer for it. But nowadays, I just fucking just play it and just like. Only afterwards do I get a trainer for some like, stupid like no gravity hack or something.
I like to play the game straight without cheats.
Yeah.
It's funner for me, but I don't care what other people do. Like for the people, like games are supposed to be fun. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
But then again, I can't go with a game. I can't really touch a game unless I can mod it at the moment. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. It's a bit dirty, but fuck it. I need to just blend that in.
You have to mod every game you play.
Yeah, which I normally
That's
do.
weird. Why don't you just get like a fucking game creation tool and make your own? Might as well.
I used to do that with Grand Theft Auto a lot, but since
Get Iron Man and all.
since they went to 5, well, the last Grand Theft Auto, I just kind of lost track of it and couldn't be fucked. But yeah, I made a fucking awesome mod for what's it, GTA 3, and also Vice City and San Andreas. I stopped after that just because I just didn't understand what the fuck I was doing. But I basically made the A-Team van with the music playing in the background. And every time you press the horn, you'd actually hear Mr. T going, "I pity the fool," or some other stupid saying. But I just wish I could have actually got the character to lean out and like shake his fist or something. Yeah.
Fucking 18. Did you see the 18 movie that they made back in the day?
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's fucking dreadful, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't beat the original when it comes to the A-Team. You just can't.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay, so
Oh shit.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh. You right there, Globy? Oh no, Globy. What am I talking about?
Shit.
Artemis.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
it's too late. It's too late.
How are you, Artemis?
I am fine, considering I just had to spend lunch with my parents again.
Oof.
My dad is not doing well, man. If my dad makes it to his 79th birthday, I'll be stunned.
Mm-mm.
He does not look good. We parked right outside the entrance of the restaurant, and it probably took 2 full minutes for us to get inside.
Oof.
It's not going well.
Yeah, but guaranteed he'll probably pull a fast one and say, "Ha! I love for another 100 years."
Yeah. He fucking better not. The rule right now is if he dies before Mom, I'm going to kill her. And she fucking knows it. We've talked about it. Don't you dare fucking die before him or I will kill you. Luckily, I get my sense of humor, honestly, and she thought that shit was funny too. He really isn't doing well. Every time I see him, he looks worse, and the last time I saw him was like 3 weeks ago. I guess the yelling at the TV somehow has managed to get worse recently. I'm not even sure how the fuck that was possible. As soon as I walked into their house, Dad's watching Fox News, because why the fuck wouldn't an angry old man watch Fox News? And they're talking about Pence being named the person in charge of how the United States is going to deal with the coronavirus. And one of the pundits made the comment that there are a lot of people saying that Pence is anti-science. And that's obviously a political slant. And my dad's like, well, do you think that's obviously a political slant? And I'm like, no, that's a fucking honest goddamn statement, but I'll be damned if I'm going to say anything. And as soon as the woman said that on TV, my mom ran over to the chair, grabbed the remote, and turned the fucking TV off. I'm like, that's probably a good idea. I might have said something.
Excuse me.
A political slant. Look, if Mike Pence has done everything in his career perfectly and well and succeeded at everything that he's set out to do, he's still not qualified to fucking be he's not a
No.
medicine man. He's not a medicine man.
I don't understand who told Trump that he needed to name somebody to fill that position. We have doctors, we have a health department, we have the CDC, we got all kinds of fucking people to deal with it.
Do we have a surgeon general?
Yeah,
But do we though? I know there's a position, but is it?
no, we
filled?
do. I don't know who it is, but we do.
Okay.
In fact, they had actually said something.
Mike Pence.
Yeah, they had actually said something that wasn't completely stupid really early on. So I might be wrong. That person might have gotten fired for saying something that wasn't completely stupid.
With an obvious political slant.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. You have an education in this? Fuck you. Next.
Oh boy, American politics.
Yeah.
There was a long time in my life when I really thought like we were doing good, and I thought we were headed down the right path.
We
And
were.
our-
And then Bush happened. And then we kind of overcame that for a few years, and then we decided we're going to throw this fucking wrench in there too. Just see how depraved our fucking American politics can be. We elected this motherfucker.
yeah.
Our UK isn't exactly throwing up their hands to brag about your accomplishment in that
Hey,
regard.
don't
either.
you go and fucking have a go at our fucking crazy-haired overlord, all right? Or I'll give you a slap.
You know, he was.
Our crazy-haired overlord can beat up your crazy-haired overlord.
Yeah, you're crazy haired over. At least yours was entertaining while he was the mayor.
Yeah, I think Boris Johnson will be able to outrun Trump. Trump looks like a fucker that'll probably fucking die of a heart attack halfway down the road. Yeah.
We can only hope.
As someone who's grossly out of shape and had heart attacks, you're absolutely right.
Okay, that is...
any man who is so fucking lazy that he'll drive a golf cart onto the green to pull his ball out of the hole.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's fucking video of Trump driving his golf cart on the green to the hole to get his ball out.
Why don't you
Impeach!
have something to fetch it for him? You lie. It's my ball.
That's
Yeah,
a
you don't
goddamn embarrassment.
You don't have to be a golfer to know how fucking stupid that is.
You can't do that.
Well, you can if you own it, and all you want to do is tell people that.
I shit on my own table.
hmm
Exactly.
Exactly it. See,
It's
I
my
bought this.
table. I can shit on it if I want to.
I bought this $800,000 car. I'm going to park it in front of the White House, and then I'm just going to fill it with my own feces,
To the brim.
just
No.
to just to hate the libs.
Through the sunroof.
Nice.
like he could get to a sunroof. You couldn't get to one from the inside of a car, let alone the outside.
Somebody will give him upsies.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What an embarrassment. The last time I got on Facebook, I said something to my grandma. I haven't been on there since. I said something like, I can't understand. She said something about Trump or the phony impeachments or whatever. And I was like, I just went on about how he's weakened our military and I can't understand how anybody can take him seriously. All this shit. Like, I wasn't rude about it, but
I know that my
You're not
mom's
supposed to
mom.
say that shit though.
I know that my mom's mom actively hated Trump when he was alive, so she wouldn't have voted for him even as a screaming Republican. My dad's mom, she probably would have just because he was a Republican,
Now,
because she wouldn't have been aware of the fact that he wasn't anybody before he ran for president, because that's just the level of oblivious that she operated under.
well, talking about the
Well,
military,
one-
have the Space Force adopted the Rimmer salute as their salute?
I don't think they have. I'm not sure they can, actually.
Oh no, that's no. If it isn't the Rimmer salute, we don't care.
Yeah,
I don't remember something about some kind of international treaty that prevents us from having any kind of a military in
Yeah,
space.
we're not allowed to militarize space. Well, that was a treaty signed by people. I think, if anything, Trump has taught us that those are just pieces of paper that don't mean shit. Much like the laws that he's broken.
It's just ink service.
Yeah.
No, my one friend that I have in real life, sometimes I'll like try to talk to him about this kind of stuff, but I don't ever frame it like I don't ever ask him any questions because he's the type of person that is like I don't know, I don't really pay that much attention to this stuff. I just know that I'm a Republican.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll just start spitting facts to him when he says. He shows me like a Bernie wants to tax us half meme or whatever, and I go, okay, well, that's actually not true. I just want you to know, like, that's not true at all. And he can't call me a liar, you know what I mean? Like, we're friends.
You just told me you don't know, so...
Yeah.
Now you're fucked. You have to believe what I tell you.
Yeah. When I start talking to him about healthcare and fucking, you know, all that stuff, and everybody my age agrees whether they're Republican or not. Nobody's fucking stupid. I think everybody wants universal health care that's as young as me or younger.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody clamoring to keep their private health insurance. Most people are concerned about keeping their doctor, and I don't think most people give a fuck about that either.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're in a town where there's only 3 doctors and only one of them accepts your insurance, then I can see that being an issue. But other than that, it's very much like it's kind of the antithetical to the debate about whether or not it's okay to deny service to somebody because they're gay or whatever.
Yeah.
Because in that instance, the more limited you are, you know, you can literally be excommunicated from a town if the only pharmacy won't sell to you, and the only grocery store won't serve you, and the only gas station won't let you, you know. And this is kind of the opposite of that, but no better.
Your country's fucked as much as ours.
It's kind of, yeah. We somehow we managed to fuck up completely different things, but just as effectively.
Yeah, well, at least we still got tea. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and you guys are clamoring to have our shit. Well, not you guys, obviously, but you seemingly voted as a country that you dying to have American system of healthcare for some reason.
That's a lie. They're just doing it to sell. They're selling the NHS off the unders.
The NHS is just not. It's. If only we had private insurance. You mean if only there was somebody making profit off of your health care? Yeah. That's all you're asking for by saying that.
If only I could go to the doctor's office, be straight up lied to by the secretary, and not find out until after the fact that my insurance didn't actually cover the procedure I was getting at the office I was getting it at, and now I have like a $12,000 bill for something that should have been covered.
You see that? It was somebody had, I can't remember what they had, surgery for something, and they had been like in an accident, and they're in the ambulance, and they said, you want to go to this hospital or this hospital? And he says, well, I need to go to that hospital because this one doesn't collect doesn't accept my insurance. So he goes to the hospital that collects or accepts his insurance, has surgery that was like life-saving surgery, and the insurance company wouldn't cover it because the doctor that performed the surgery doesn't work for them. So his bill doesn't get paid, so none of it gets paid, and he's out, like you said, it's like $12,000-$13,000 bill that he got for a thing that right up until he got the bill fully knew that it was being covered by his insurance because he'd followed all the rules and done what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
It was emergency surgery. He didn't get to pick the fucking doctor.
And I thought the story was going to be a lot shorter than that because most of the time the ambulance will just take you to the closest hospital.
Yeah, if it's an actual life-threatening situation, yeah.
They don't care if it's covered by your insurance or not.
No.
Because even though I've had my fair share of fuck-ups from the NHS, I'm so glad we have the NHS.
Yeah, me too. I work for the fucking NHS.
you have my condolences.
The argument that makes me the most mad, though, is like, oh, wait times will be increased. Yes. You're going to have to wait for poor people to get help. You have to wait your turn.
What's funny? What's funny about that? My mom and I both changed.
Okay.
Mom and I both changed general practitioners at roughly the same time. She called and got an appointment with her new GP weeks before I did, and I got in to see my new GP before my mom got in to see hers. And I'm on government health insurance, and my mom is on entirely private health insurance. So that's obviously a bullshit concern. We already knew that, but that's even more obviously a bullshit concern. And again, your wait times are entirely up to the same reasons that they exist now. You have a finite number of doctors.
They're literally saying, I don't want to have to wait for poor people to get helped.
Yeah, yeah.
My God, I might have to wait an extra half an hour or 2 or whatever.
Yeah, and in all emergency rooms I've ever known, they do not necessarily see you in the order you came in. If I come in and go, my throat hurts real bad, and you come in behind me and your head's off, you're going in first.
Yeah, same over here. If you've been waiting for 5 hours, but someone comes in with a life-threatening condition, they get the priority, and quite rightly so.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, most people would want that person to be seen first.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Most people.
Unless they've got money.
Yeah.
Then.
Weird how
I'm back.
The amount of money you have seems to be inversely proportional to how much you give a shit about anybody else.
Yeah.
Although my sister-in-law is the opposite of that. She cares way too much about other people. I'm quite certain that if my brother wasn't such a tight ass, she would have given away half their money by now. Not even kidding. She's
can't take it with you.
She's more devoutly philanthropic than she is devoutly wealthy. Although she's better at being wealthy. She's been wealthy her whole life. Some people earn it. Some people are born with it. She was born with it and married my brother who earned it.
Detail work time. Where's my tiny brush? There you go.
You use a magnifying glass or anything when you're doing little detail shit?
Yep, I wear a pair of these. Oh, wait, mate.
Oh, those?
Yeah.
Oh, so 2 of them then, not just the one?
Huh? What?
So you wear 2 of them, not just the one?
What do you mean? What? Oh, for these, yeah. Well, this goes up to about 5 times magnification.
So what are you looking at? Like, are they glasses or is it a thing that hang? We can't see.
It's wait, mate. Yeah, basically
it's if you got the YouTube stream up, you can see.
Yeah, you
it.
just wear them like a pair of glasses, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they just hang in front
like
of
one
your
of those
eyes.
jeweler things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pulls down like a visor.
Yeah, kind of. I tried to look for one of those actual visors that keep the dust out, but yeah, I couldn't find a decent one of them. So I have to make do with the one I found, unfortunately. But it comes with like a box of lenses, so you know, I think this one's ×4 or something, so it does the job. Oh, let me see if I can get this in the camera.
Did I see it in this one? Oh, good, I didn't.
I think I figured out what it takes to be like a popular internet person. This probably seems obvious. You have to be willing and capable of like repeating yourself day after day. And I think that's one of the things that stops me from making a lot of content or getting into arguments with Christians on Twitter. It's like I've already said all that before. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to have the same arguments. with
It
people
might
over
actually
and over
be
again.
a good time to announce it that me and Globy are actually launching a channel of our own soon.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Ooh, very exciting.
yeah, the one and only channel called Absence of Pants.
Absence of pants.
I went to the
No.
fact that he won't be wearing any during any of the shows.
Nope.
Are we talking about trousers or underwear?
It's completely up to you, depending on where you are in the globe.
I've already thought of a derogatory name: abscess of piss.
You.
Absence.
Globy, kill.
Is this the time I need to put my lawyer's hat on?
Yeah, slap your lawyer's hat on and fuck him up. Go on, mate. Yeah, I've got a lawyer on my side now. Get wrecked, bitches.
I'm not scared.
What?
According to Section 4 of the Articles of Confederation, I do not have to respect your lawyerial authority.
You are not my authority.
Respect my authority.
Shut up, I'm trying to do details, you cunt. Fucking hell. It's not only that I'm coming off the the cigarettes. I've been fucking good this week, so my hands have started to jitter a little bit. Yeah.
Look, I'm an American. You can't just come in here and take my knives.
We have a constitution.
Our Constitution's constitution is leaving a little bit to desired lately, but
Yeah,
It's more like a constipation at the minute.
yeah. The articles of the Constitution. Articles of Confederation are the kind of the precursor to. They predate the country, I think,
yeah.
and it's something the libertarians
Sorry,
bring
I
up.
can't see it in the chat. Sorry about this, guys.
They got some old ancient scroll that isn't law. And they're like,
It holds all the legal authority of, according to the legal charter of the colony of Pennsylvania, under mandate from the king, I am entitled. It holds that much legal authority, but they keep fucking quoting it like it's a thing.
it's funny.
I kind of miss the good old days of talking to those fucking retards.
You can see some proper
Just-
precision painting right now.
Sorry, I don't want to make you laugh.
Ah, fucking hell. Fucking idiot. Puppy's doing this. Careful.
It's fucking problem again.
Careful. Do, 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 do. There you go. Oh, fucking hell. Now I've got to redo that with a lighter colour. Joy! Ah.
I've just got one question, Trixie.
What would that be?
Why the fuck haven't you killed yourself doing this yet? 'Cause I would be throwing myself out of the bastard window by now.
Because I have the patience of a drunkard.
And a helmet.
Yeah, and yeah, super goggles. I don't know. I find this very therapeutic.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
Kind of frustrating.
it's one of those things where you can sort of like either block out the world or just concentrate. I don't know.
That's what they have alcohol for, to block out the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, for
Get a
me,
pint of Southern Comfort, didn't you?
I haven't got
Okay.
Southern Comfort, but I've got some Captain Morgan's.
Oh, fucking.
Arr!
I'm like actually arguing with somebody on Twitter right now over whether or not Utah is the only state with legal polygamy and weak beer. I say no.
Yeah, I'm
No.
pretty sure.
What?
Because there are other states with weak beer laws, and also polygamy isn't fucking legal here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
both of those things are wrong.
Yeah. We get a bad rap because
I'm
we're so
pretty sure
goddamn loud.
I think Kentucky has Sunday beer.
You know why Utah gets such a bad rap about it? Because we're the only state with those types of laws where people actually want to live.
That's
People
true
like to
enough.
people like to live in Utah.
Yeah. People aren't clamoring to come here. Not drawn to the weather or it being flat or all the rivers being mud brown.
Greater Salt Lake area has like 7 million people in it.
That's a lot. God, I didn't realize it had gotten that fucking big. That's like almost twice what it was when I was in college, isn't it? Like 30 years ago?
Yeah, it's gotten way big. Even since I lived out there 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I like the freeways are all different and there's
Well, they got
more
Packers.
spaghetti.
they got tech, didn't they?
They got
Tech,
what?
don't they have a thriving tech industry?
Yeah, I think so.
There's something there that attracts money, which attracts people that don't earn much to take money from the people that do.
Yeah, it's a pretty industrious place. Lots of cool lifestyle things for younger people to do also.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's missing from Indiana. Any reason to come here other than a job or family.
Salt Lake is like a gay oasis in the middle of the desert. You can be gay in Salt Lake and it's okay.
Yeah, I don't actually know how bad it is in this town anymore because I was in Indianapolis for so long, but Indianapolis is pretty much an oasis for the entire state too. It's because most of it is so fucking Pence country that's what I mean when I'm talking about people being gay in a small town where you were allowed to not serve them. I'm talking about a whole lot of towns in this fucking state and a whole bunch of gay kids that either run away at underage to get to Indianapolis to be out, or as soon as they turn 18, move to Indy, or as soon as they graduate from college, move to Indy, just to get out of that fucking mentality that is pretty pervasive elsewhere.
Yeah.
Mike Pence was governor of this state for a reason.
Sorry, who was talking?
Me. Sorry, I'm going to have to head off.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Thanks for having me on, though, bud.
Yeah, anytime, dude, anytime.
Catch you later.
See you later, Craigs.
Have a good day.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, see, I would come to America if there was an actual state that was more like England.
Yeah, New England.
New England isn't a state.
I know. It was worth it for the pun.
There are enough states to choose from that if you have a thing that you would like a place to be, we probably have a state for that.
I'm afraid it's going to be pretty hard to find bad food though, dude.
If there's a
Not a
history
lot
of boiling things, then it'll
Yeah,
be
there's
like
not a
England.
lot of famous boiled meat places.
Yeah, we don't really boil the goose here.
What we?
You know what we do with geese? We leave them in the sky.
Well, I thought we were going to say fuck them.
We steer clear of them. We give them a wide berth.
Hateful fuckers.
They're one of the most dangerous animals in North America. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Hey, there was a guy on Joe Rogan the other day who was making my same argument about North America is more dangerous than than Australia, and he was an Australian. He said the whole time, like 6 months in Australia hunting, he saw like 2 snakes, and one of them was poisonous. He said he was in Colorado for like 4 days and saw like 10 rattlesnakes and a fucking grizzly bear. Like, I don't know. I don't think he saw a grizzly bear in Colorado, but
I don't know if it's more deadly, but Mother Nature is definitely far more aggressive in this half of the planet than the other half of the planet.
yeah.
Yeah. So one of the
We-
reasons why I don't want to go out of fucking England, because I know as soon as I get off a plane in any other fucking country, I'll probably get attacked by the local wildlife.
Read about that every day.
Yeah. Bear attacks.
Yeah, another tourist jumped by animals as it gets off plane at airport.
Oh, it'll be the first time it'll be in the news if it was me, man. It'd be like fucking Homer Simpson, like covered in raccoons and shit like that. Yeah.
Just within 20 miles of me, the animals that could kill me are black bear, moose, cougar, coyote. There could be a wolf up there, but I can't guarantee that. And rattlesnakes and black widows.
Black widows I could handle. Yeah. So, yeah.
They're incredibly venomous.
Oh yeah, but only if
Pretty
you're
easy
gonna,
to avoid, though.
only if you're gonna.
Yeah, they don't want to bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to bite you there for any reason. But if you do get bit by one, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, it's not like a tarantula bite.
Oh yeah.
It's not. Yeah, no, you don't. No,
Well,
don't fuck around.
Tarantulas won't bite unless they are really fucked off. I mean, like they would rather flick hairs at you than bite you.
If you didn't see a spider bite you, then whatever you think is a spider bite probably isn't.
Yeah.
Spiders don't bite that often.
It's that's the last ditch attempt before, anything else. It's like if it's like a tarantula, it's an arse. What's it flicking its arse hairs at you, and that's enough to fucking get me, Ronald.
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah,
a Goliath bird eater do that to my face. Never again.
I wonder if that would work if I like just reached in, pull some ass hairs out and flick them.
Flick it.
It would work for me.
Back off, motherfucker! This one's got a dingleberry on it.
Yeah, don't fuck with the guy who's willing to pull ass hairs out to throw at you. That's just the rule, man.
Oh, who's that fucking yokel in fucking King of the Hill with pocket sand into the nose?
Oh,
His
yeah.
butt hair, you know. Oh no. Dangleberries, man. How the fuck did the conversation get to dangleberries, for fuck's sake? Yeah.
It always does. It always goes to poop. It's the natural order of things.
Poop. Poop jokes. No. My channel is far above that. No, it isn't. Poop joke away, guys. Poop joke away.
All right, fellas, I gotta go. I just got a text from my mom. I gotta go back to their house.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Oh, good luck with that, sir.
Yeah, it's just opened a second beer. It's all comfy. Fuck.
Well, I'm going to keep on going for another few hours, so come on back if you are free, mate.
All right, I may very well.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Happy birthday, you geezer.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Hunk
Talk
of
to you
man
guys
meet
later.
you.
Bye.
See you there.
Rightio.
I'm actually going to hop out, too. I've got responsibilities I've got to attend to.
There, mate. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yep, I might hop back in later if you're still going.
Yeah, probably going to be going for a few more hours, man.
Cool. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, man. Have a good one.
See ya.
Jolly good show, old chap.
So, what's happened in the world of Globey?
Well, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
I have half my screen watching some football.
No.
The other half, I'm trying to do some animation. So I'm kind of split 3 ways.
No, it's all good. Multitasking. Yeah, gotta be
Mm.
done. Anybody in the chat? No? Yeah, probably got too boring. Yeah, I'm not here to be doing like quality entertainment. I'm here to get drunk.
Well, in essence, they are watching you paint pieces of plastic.
Well, yeah, it's probably not exactly the most riveting, sort of programming, but it's got to be fucking better than the primaries in America.
I've been promising him on Twitter that you were going to do a mushroom dance. I think that's what they must have come for.
Like,
So,
yeah, that's as mushroom dance as you're gonna get. Oh, now I've got to figure out what the fuck this woman's wearing.
so you've been painting this thing that looks like a tongue for about an hour.
Yep. This could literally take me. What's it?
Oh,
all
Jamie
night long
Patterson's
to
in
do.
the chat, apparently.
What's that?
Jamie Patterson is in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still there, if he's gone or. Yeah,
Oh,
Jamie
sure.
Patterson, and I did some artwork for him and his wife now. Yeah, I did
Oh.
a bit of artwork for him, some portrait work.
Oh. Should I ask what the portrait was of?
It was here. Well, actually, wait. Is it? Was it Patterson or was it Jimmy Hats? I can't remember which one it was.
It was Jimmy Hats, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jimmy Hats. Sorry, Jamie Patterson. I do apologise. If you want to come on, or if you what's it? Yeah, you're always welcome. I think I sent you a link, mate. So if you
Yeah,
want to come on, have a
we
chat,
sat there,
you're
mate.
welcome to.
He's probably sat there, mate, now thinking, did I get married recently?
You never know. Yeah. Who knows or dares to dream?
Mm.
But yeah, it's like I can spend hours painting these fucking things. You know, it's like hell. Fucking the Belisarius core here. I spent fucking hours on each individual part, and I can still see there's parts that need to be repainted. Ugh. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone's got a hobby, and this one I put down years ago, and picking it back up again. I'd love to do more, but this hobby is so fucking expensive now. Just thank God I'm being paid for this. Or else I would never fucking do it.
Can we get paid to watch it?
Afraid not. You're here of your own volition. That's all your lookout. Yeah. But hell, I can switch this all over to playing a game if you want, mate. If you feel like it. I don't have to be doing this.
It's your birthday, pal. You're steering the boat.
Oh, I could subject him to a bit of Fallout 76 and really piss him off.
Yeah.
Can I be that vindictive and evil? Yes,
Nobody
I can.
likes that game by the sounds of things, mate.
Well, it's each their own. It's like when it first came out, it was it was a good concept, I suppose, but now that they've fucked it up so royally, that no one will actually shell out for it unless it actually gets good. And I very much doubt if it's actually going to get good anytime soon, unfortunately. But I can only hopefully when they bring out this Wastelanders DLC next month, then it might be worth playing. But then again, it gives me one other miniature I painted recently, my Morgan Ra.
Oh.
This is one of the first miniatures I had back in the day.
That's a pretty weird gun he's got, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shuriken cannon, so it's like a long ass cannon but with a scythe on the end of it, or a blade. It's the Eldari, as they call him, or Elder as they used to be called. He's one
I
of
would
the...
say that would be more practical if that blade was sort of swung around so the curve was on the outside instead of the inside.
Yeah, technically it should be sort of on this leading edge. So if it was like a normal scythe, God, I haven't used a scythe in years. And yes, I have used one, and correctly as well, for the correct purpose. My one of my uncles had one back in the day. I think they got rid of it now. Fucking rusted to hell. But I wondered what the hell it was, and he kind of showed me. And he said, "Well, why don't you go through the field and start chopping down some corn? Some whatever that fucking shit was." I'm not a farmer by fucking knowledge. Yeah, fucking. I haven't done. I haven't been in the farming scene for ages. Ooh. I'm gonna turn off my camera, and I'm gonna switch it up to something else. So, it might be a bit on the slow side, a bit of painting. Let me move this light out of the way, so I'm not gonna ruin things or lose things. Draw so I don't lose that. And move all my paints and shit out of the way. Well, at least I know my painting setup actually works for future use.
Well, yeah.
Even though I really must get a better webcam if I could do this live.
Yeah, that's probably what we need to work with. You haven't sort of you've not got that Sony one running, have you?
Oh no, that's that's not a webcam. That's just a normal camera.
It's not. You can't connect it to your PC.
Not that I know of. I have looked into it, but I need a lot more tech than I currently own to get that working.
Okay.
And it's not entirely great from what I've heard, but I'll look into it again and actually see if it is possible. Because I think when I bought it, I wanted to know if it could be sort of jiggled into being a webcam, but I really didn't see much at the time. So, yeah, it's a pity, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Jamie. Thank you very much for coming, if you're still there. Fish tank stuff. Oh. Okay. Right, let me just do some moving about. So remove the video capture. What to do? Because I have got plenty I can be getting on with. Play some Destiny.
The only problem with that is I couldn't go in there with you just now.
Yeah, no worries. I could just mess around on something. Kerbal Space Program could potentially do.
Yeah, could do.
Got Breath Edge, but I'm cheating on that one because I'm just fucking around. Actually, first of all, I'm going to look at my Minecraft, considering Stags was here and he mentioned something about it. I haven't been in my Minecraft realm for quite a bit.
Yeah, you want to try it in VR?
Oh no, that would make me fucking sick after half an hour. Bloody hell. Oh, and it asked me. Yeah, it's been so fucking long since I've logged in. Oh, wrong password. Wrong password. Wrong password. You what? Oh, don't tell me I've forgotten my fucking password now. Oh, that's probably why, because I have my caps lock on.
That's a bit of a noob mistake.
I'm still not used to this keyboard. It's not quite how I'm used to a keyboard. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You should have kept that other one.
Nah, it's just I've forgotten my fucking account. Forgot password. It's been so long since I've actually messed around with this, so I've literally forgotten how to fucking do it. Because I got a Minecraft realm for my my nephews.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so they can play around with it and be safe. As even though Minecraft can be pretty much safe if it's moderated properly, yeah, I still don't want to. You know, yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, okay, whoops, there you go. Actually, redo that. I'm actually kind of proud of what I actually accomplished on there, considering I did it myself. Set new password. Come on, Minecraft. Set new password. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so it's probably because it's okay. Yeah. There you go. Cancel that. Fucking stupid goddamn fucking thing. Okay, I'm caught up on stuff. Yeah, I'm all caught up. I was, until it crashed. Joy. Is it still working, or is it... you capture it, or is it gonna be a bastard? It probably is a bastard. Oh, it's still set to KSB. Minecraft, there you go. Oh, it's not in the full screen. Oh. Okay, let me just finagle that so people can actually see what I'm doing.
It don't really matter about the resolution because, well, Minecraft's not really.
Oh no, it's just I've got like different things in the way, so I need to sort of like reduce stuff down so people can see what are going. Oh, wait. Yeah, now I've got a bit more space on my screen. Yeah, unfortunately I've still got to learn how to do like proper windows and stuff on this thing.
Tell you should be talking to the Balloonator.
Yeah. Oh no, I've learned how to do it in the past. I just can't remember how. Off the top of my head, I can't remember how to do it. Okay, so multiplayer didn't show this. Proceed. No, cancel. One multiplayer. Oh no, cancel Minecraft Realms. Let's see what my terrible little fucking nephews have been doing to the place. It's probably just going to be a field of penises for as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
I really must get more people on here, but no one bothers, so it's just like whatever, they can do whatever they want on it. That's if it decides to link up, because half the time it doesn't. There you go. Oh. Okay, oh god, I haven't done fucking cheats on here for ages. Game mode. Yeah, he hasn't been on there. My nephews have not been on here. Yeah. Why has he still got a sheep tied up there?
I think we better not really go into that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my nephew Liam's a bit of a weird one. So, yeah, this is what I built. Fucking took me days to fucking do this for them.
Looks like Lego
Yeah,
Minecraft, really, isn't it?
pretty much, mate. It's all blocks stuck together.
It's amazing what they did really in a games environment that was predominantly focused on getting graphics to be more detailed and realistic. And this game comes along and everybody just goes wild on it.
Oh, what the hell is wrong with my screen? Jeez. Sorry for anybody watching, my screen's decided to go all apeshit. Oh, it's because I fucking full screened it and it went a bit... There you go. Much better. Sorry, you were saying, Globy?
No, I was just saying about how popular this game was when it came out. When it still is, to a degree, an environment where people are wanting more realistic graphics.
Well, yeah. Well, obviously, so with the help of like people like PewDiePie and stuff like Markiplier, this kind of took off, I suppose. If it wasn't for people like them, I don't think this game would even be around. I doubt if this game would even be half as successful as it is. Just trying to figure out all the redstone for this was fucking a nightmare. I do not do redstone. It's a mysterious thing that I just cannot get a handle on. Have they been building or destroying anything? Oh, better close that off because I don't want them flying up there. Not yet anyway. Oh, my secret area in the bog. Right, they haven't been building down here, which is always a good thing.
But in fairness, if you gave them it to play about with, then you can't really be angry at them if they did.
Oh, no. Well, I gave them rules. That, I was hoping they would sort of, I gave them kind of rules, so like, don't break the building. But other than that, they were free to do whatever they wanted. But yeah, I'm not too bothered if they break anything, if they can. For me, this is kind of an experiment, and if I can actually do this, like do Minecraft programming, as it were, myself.
So can you not, when you've created a world like this, can you not just back it up somewhere safe so if it does get corrupted or...
Oh yeah, you can back it up.
You can just restore it then, can't you?
Well, this is all done on Mojang servers. So it has a backup feature, so I do that every once in a while, just in case. But I don't think they've been playing it recently, just because I haven't had enough time to play with them, which I really must do at some point. Been neglecting the kiddies in my family, so even though that sounds wrong. No. Neglecting my family
until you put an emphasis on it.
Yeah. It's like neglecting my family members, but yeah.
That was just like if you were walking past a police station with an open door and you were talking to a friend about bank robbery, and the only words that you stressed in the sentence was, if I was to rob a bank, or I've just robbed a bank, where you know, that's the kind of thing that you just don't want to draw attention to.
Oh yeah. Oh, he has been messing about with it though, which is good. Yeah, supposedly he was supposed to get some of his friends down, but obviously I don't think he's actually done it. Oh well, no worries. Has he been in here? Yeah. Diamonds. Has he cheated?
Hmm.
Can I read his diary? No, I better not read his diary. Where did he get the fireworks from is where I want to know. Oh, I don't believe he got these legally. Gonna have to smite him next time I see him.
Oh, your picture's gotten all nice and clear now.
What's that?
The picture, it's gone all nice and clear. It was very low res for a while.
It could be just my internet connection because I've got a couple of things running at the same time. Well, I've got a few windows open, so it's not surprising if it's a bit pixelated, unfortunately. Actually, I will disconnect and back. Quick game. I will try a game that I haven't played online as it goes, if I can install it. Hopefully it won't take too long.
Well, while you do that, I'm just going to mute myself, grab some food. I will be watching.
Yeah.
Just won't be talking.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it.
All right.
In fact, I have got a big ass cake here ready for me to munch.
Bastard.
Yeah. Actually, Jack, I'm going to wait until later for that one. Anyone in the chat? Anyone at all? Please pay attention to me. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this works. Games. Oh, I do apologise. No, I don't. Bugger off. Close. Okay, what happened there? Ooh, I think Windows has crashed on me. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. No, it didn't. Oh, WinRAR, why do you have to be the bane of my existence? Bugger off, WinRAR. We're never ever gonna ask. We're never ever gonna fucking pay for you. Okay, Ralab, you are fucked. Close. Yes, close the program. Not entirely sure what's happening there. I think WinRAR does not want to play ball. Okay, close. Anything? What's going on here then? I have absolutely no idea what's going on with this program. Okay. Sorry for the wait, people, if anyone's there. And I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry, people, if anybody's watching. I'm just installing a game at the moment, so we can muck around with that and see how it goes. I figure it's a little bit better than painting videos, even though I will actually try at some point this week, if I get time, to stream it on Twitter at some point. Let's see if anybody's actually... Glaby, the absolute legend, has been tweeting me out. Thank you very much, mate. Okay, let's tweet this out again and see if we can actually get a few more people in here. So I refuse to believe that no one's available. In fact, I denounce the fact. And I'm starting to get sort of joy. Happy days! Oh no, mute that. Okay, let me see if I can share this out. Share. Twitter. Oi, you get wizards. Come watch me get drunk. Oi, you get wizards, come watch me get drunk and play games without pants. That'll do it. Tweet! Happy days. I do apologise, people, it is taking a little bit of time to actually get this game installed. So, what I will be playing is Factorio, an actual favourite game of mine, even though it can take ages to do stuff, but it is actually kind of funny to play. Oh, it was a lot better, yeah. It's like, you know... What's going on? Oh, sorry, I found more options in my Twitter thingy. Playbacks. What? I do apologise. Yeah, Factorio. It's basically a factory building game, like 2D, and I got so addicted to this game. I mean, like, really addicted. Oh, yeah, it was just crazy how addicted I got to this game. Let me find out where it is, because it's a bit on the strange side. There you go. Run and... There you go. Yep. Allow. Okay, let me try and put this on the screen. So, game capture, properties. Back, single player, new game, introduction, free play. Okay, next, let's have a look. So iron ore, size, kind of big, richness, yeah. Can't be arsed looking for stuff, so let's get all of that up all the way. Okay, water, yeah, that's all good. Cliffs. Moisture, terrain type, ooh, enemy enemy bases. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that'll do it. Advanced technology, expensive, decoy, attack cost modifier. That's all good. Let's bring all the sizes up a little bit. Okay. Right. Okay, they do want to do it, so remove that window. Game capture. Okay. I need to get a specific window. And that will be Factorio. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't want to... It appears that it doesn't want to capture that screen. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to do some messing about. Graphics. Full screen. Confirm. That'll do it. Game capture. Properties. Specific window. Okay. Game capture. Properties. Specific window. Okay, it doesn't want to do it, so I'm going to have to do a window capture. Window capture, okay. And that will have to be Factorio. Okay. Joy, and it does not want to show it. Happy days. Yeah, very strange. So, okay, I'm going to have to do a display capture. Okay. And bring everything below. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. Yep, I haven't played this in a long while. Map. Ooh. See, I don't like that. It's put me in an area that I do not like. So let's collect up some wood and hopefully not die. Get some stone. Wood. Okay, let's go running. Oh, they've improved the graphics slightly on this, I must admit. It's been a long time since I've played. Oh, got some forest up here. But it looks like I'm going to have to look for some greenery because I don't like deserts. And besides, there doesn't seem to be any resources. Okay, so quit game, quit, single player, new game, free play. Oh, sandbox. No, no, I don't want to. I want a free play next. Okay, so frequency we're looking at 200. 200, because I'm a cheating little bastard. And there you go. So, terrain, water, trees, cliffs. Ooh, a little bit more trees, I think. Cliffs, reduce those down because I can't be arsed with them. Moisture, ooh, don't know about that. Play. Yeah. Close. Okay, so I'm back to where I basically started. Oh, even though there's some really good coal seam down here. Kind of looking for a whole bunch at the same place if I can do it. Okay, let's go find a home. Don't know why it wants to put me in desert all the time. Okay, is there any weapons I can do right now? I can do nothing. I can do a whole bunch of that. I've got no copper. I can do a boiler, but that's not going to do me much good at the moment. Oh, what's this? That looks like uranium. Needs sulfuric acid. What? I think it's been about a year since. Hello there. Nice to see you. Sorry, I'm not great at keeping an eye on the chat, I'm afraid. So if you have a Twitter handle I recognise you with, then throw it up there, because I literally don't know anybody by their YouTube aliases, unfortunately. Whoa, no, big bad or bad. Ain't touching that. Red equals bad. Oh, there's a lot of bad around here. Too bad, too much bad. Okay, so say, quick game. Need to get a game where I can have a decent start at things. Next, okay, INR, frequency 400. Oh, let's just ramp it up. Okay, terrain. Normal, that's fine. Water, cliffs, moisture. Let's put a little bit of terrain type. I don't know what that means. Red does it? Okay, let's reduce that down to 33. Okay, so reduce that down again. Let's see what that does. Play. More desert. I hate desert. I already do. Okay, restart. Restart. Yeah, close. Oh no. Quit. Single player. New game. Free play. Next. That's all good. Terrain. Okay, preview. No. Oh, just preview. Terrain. So too much. I don't want desert. Why does it have to be desert? That's all the greenery's all the way over there. Why do I have to need to do that? It's a bit more water, I think. Okay, coverage. Let's bring that up a bit more. Okay, that looks a bit better. Even though I'm looking to get all the way over here where there's tons of enemies. I don't like tons of enemies. Okay, water, moisture, bias. Ooh, there you go. That looks a bit more promising. Even though I'm in amongst a bunch of bad guys that I really don't want to be around. Okay, enemies. Let's bring that down a bit, because, yeah, I don't want to get pwned every 2 seconds. Okay, resources, we're good. Okay, so we are good to go, me thinking. Terrain. Ooh, moisture. Clear tree. Let's bring the trees up a bit. Coverage. There you go. Make it a bit more green. Okay, play. See how this one goes. Close. Tab. Okay, so we got a bit of resources there. Got a bit of iron, a bit of copper. Got some stone, got some trees. Yeah, let's have a go. Let's get some of these trees off. Need to research as soon as possible some good tech so I can actually start mining stuff. Alright, let's get some copper. Okay, and some coal. And let's get some steel. See if I can get a gun as soon as possible. Okay, got some steel, just need some iron, or some stone. Yeah, okay, now we've got a bit of everything. Let's build some stuff, so I need a crappy little chest. Okay, let's get mining some. I'll actually get a smelter up, so. Oh, it's been a while since I did this. Okay. Okie dokie, so we're looking at one. There you go. Okay, and we need a smelter to put it right there, and we need some wood. And we need some wood. And we're good for iron. Oh no, I remember correctly, we can't do that. Okay, so for a weapon we need copper plates, so we need to make another smelter, if I remember correctly. Boiler, no, we don't need one of those at the moment because we don't have enough to get a steam engine. Okay, so we need one of those right there, and we need one of those right there. Let's get some more trees. What am I doing? I have coal. What am I doing? There you go. Oh, got tons of plates. I think I need more coal. Oh, so copper. Go. Okay, let's collect up what I've got in there. And I need to build one drill. There you go. That's the stuff. So I need to take that around. And I need to make one more furnace, and I need stone for that. Yeah, okay, so we need more fuel. Could use wood, but I'd like to save that for a later date. Okay, so we need a furnace. So we need furnace. Oh no, we did. Ah, dang it. Oh no, we probably will need a boiler in the future, but not right now. Okay, so that was not what I was looking for. I was looking for a boiler, but unfortunately, I need more stone. Okay, what do I need? Boiler. Yeah, furnace. Slap that down right there. Fill that full of coal and that full of coal. There you go. We've got some of that going. And how much do I have there? Ooh, some nice steel.
I'm back now, bud.
You're right there, mate.
I don't know.
Playing one of the most, well, probably one of the most fucking infuriating games ever.
Infuriating how?
Have you ever played Factorio?
No, it's not the kind of game I would put on, mate, because if I see little people, if I see a camera angle that's not to my liking, that's it, it gets binned.
Oh, fair enough. See, I'm so used to this camera angle from the old style Command and Conquer games.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to play games like Settlers.
Oh,
and stuff
that
like
takes
that.
me back.
You know, and I used to play like Sensible World of Soccer and stuff, but they were little tiny things.
Jeez, man, fucking sensible soccer.
But you know, when you get older and you've gone through the evolution, you see, you want bigger sprites, you want detailed sprites, you want sprites that can do all sorts of things just by pressing a button.
Yeah, to tell you the truth though, I haven't played this in a long time and they've gotten more 3D with their sprites. Well, it looks like it anyway.
And then obviously the next level is VR. The only thing I can say about VR at the moment is you can get comfort mods for the headsets, but if you don't, after a while it can start to ache your face a bit.
Yeah. That would probably be my only.
So you can get replacement like face pads that are more comfortable than the ones you get with them, and you can get balancing mods for the back of the head harness, so it doesn't so the weight's not just at the front; it's balanced between front and back.
Yeah.
So you know you can do something about it. It's not like just have it and put up with it.
Yeah. One moment. Still trying to remember how to do this. It's been like well over a year since I've actually done this game.
You know, if you were to play a game like Dead by Dawn
Yeah.
on here, you will probably get a lot more people watching it.
Dead by
Just
Dawn.
purely because, you know, it's like they have different mods with different sort of famous horror villains in it, and it's an online game, and one person
Oh
spawns
yeah, I know what
as
you're
the
talking about.
monster, and the others have got to escape. And the monster's been anything from Freddy to Jason to a creature, what they call it from Stranger Things.
I've
you
never
name
watched
it.
that.
I love Stranger Things. I think it's cool. It's 80s theme, so you can relate to it.
Do you know, I kind of saw Winona Ryder and I kind of thought, nah.
Don't diss Winona Ryder, mate. Me and you will fall out.
Oh no. She
my childhood crush, mate. Let me tell you.
No, I won't diss that. Yeah.
I'm getting in my car to Bournemouth now, mate. I'm sure I'm coming.
Oh, and the tosser upstairs come back. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, fuck him. It's your birthday. No, not literally, but you know what I mean. Go, Trixie. It's your birthday.
Yeah, I'll probably pay until my usual time, but then I'm gonna stuff myself full of cake.
Nah, don't stuff yourself, mate. Save it for a bit.
Oh no,
Have a big wedge and then
no.
leave the rest.
I bought this massive, great big fucking cake. There's no way I'm getting through that in one sitting.
Why don't you do a Donald Trump impression? Just dive your face in it and brush your hair back.
What hair? I've shaved it all off.
You've seen that picture, haven't you, that he released recently? The one that's been memed to death.
I haven't.
It's basically, you know, he uses fake tan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, he's got a picture where the wind is blowing his hair backwards off his face, right? And you can see his tan line. It just looks like an oval, and he's about 3 inches from the top of his forehead, all the way around. So it looks like he's wearing a little mask.
I mean, does his missus actually does his tan for him, or does he get it done professionally? It's just.
I think it would explain it if his missus did it, because she's always miserable when you see her, and I can't blame her.
It's probably because he has the tan. That fucking walrus. Fucking hell. Actually, no, that's an insult to walruses. I do apologise, walruses.
I mean, can you imagine poor Melania, right, going to bed in an evening, awakening her husband for the nightly activities? Can you imagine what must be going through her head?
Oh.
My God.
Yeah. No, that's
First thought is, I did this for money. Oh my God, I did this for money.
Oh yeah. No, it's just like, yeah. I've actually banned the word Trump on my timeline. I got so fed up with it.
Did you see how you like that tweet that I sent out? I'm really disappointed in Toya.
Mm.
And if you're listening, Toya, somewhere, I'm really disappointed in you. It was depending on you coming to sort of balance the females up.
I actually sent her a link. Let me just double check. Delete. Okay. Toya. Yeah, I sent her a link, so yeah, she didn't want to show up. Yeah. Oh well, no worries.
Well, all I can say is what comes around goes around, or whether is it the other way around? What goes around comes around? Yeah, that's that one. Next time she wants to play Destiny, just say you're doing your hair.
Nah, I'm good, mum. Yeah, she's probably doing something with the kids, so it's all good. Okay, I seem to have a gun here, and I can't remember how to fire it.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, just trying to remember what the triggers were. I
You should use the gamepad, mate. You won't get confused.
Fucking hell, button. Yeah. Shoot enemy, shoot selected. C. There you go. Okay, let's go and kill some enemies, just to be on the safe side.
Kill some animals.
I've got 19 clips, so I should have more than enough to shoot some enemies. Oh yeah, all I've got is a shitty little fucking handgun.
Your pop gun.
Pretty much. And I'm going against the aliens in this, so it's not great.
What? The aliens?
Yeah, there's aliens in there.
Yeah, but the aliens.
Yeah, well, not the aliens.
The HR guy going. I think you're a bit outnumbered there, bud.
I survived. Fucking hell.
Run away!
With literally no fucking health left. Oh no, I ain't going. No, I'm nowhere near ready to go against those little critters.
I'm at a bit of a disadvantage again because I think there's about a 4 to 5 second delay on the images.
Yeah, for some reason, I swear when I started doing when I first started doing this, there was hardly any kind of fucking delay, but now there seems to be a fucking shit ton of delay. Yeah, I mean like stupid amounts of delay. Yeah, I can understand inside with the amount of people streaming and stuff, but still, it's just like, come on. Yeah, I think there is a few seconds, so it is what it is, unfortunately.
I think if YouTube started to lose bandwidth, streaming capabilities, they would just. I mean, that's all they're there for, really, isn't it? It has to be all bandwidth as YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Where is my research? Inventory split? Yeah, I don't need that. Quick bar. Panels. Tips and tricks. Technology screen. There you go. T. What can I start research on? Absolutely fuck all. Because I don't have any red fucking... This is the only thing about this game is it takes forever to get started. Okay, research lab. Let's get one of those going. Oh, I can actually do some... I can actually get some things going. But yeah, when it comes to YouTube, their streaming has gone right down the hill. But I'll tell you what's worse is Periscope. There's like a 10 to 20 second delay on that.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it's
Maybe we ought to get No Man's Sky going at some point and streamers both playing that.
Well, I could do. Well, I'm free for the rest of the week, mate. So you know, you can do it anytime.
Well, you know, I've got a few things to do tomorrow. So if it's tomorrow, it's going to be after 3.
Yeah, that's no problems. So I'm free all day, so I can probably actually mess around in it and actually try and figure out some stuff. Because I need to get back some of my old technology so I can actually do some stuff.
Yeah, if you've got lost some, you need to prepare your system so you can do your art stuff and set up to do some videos. Because once I get the word from these people, I'm gonna start to make my first sort of 2 videos in preparation.
Mm-hmm.
And although it might seem as though I'm racing a minute, I'm just utilising the time I've got. That's all.
Yeah, that's no worries, man. So I need to wait until payday before I can get some bits in. So my me recording stuff might be a little bit delayed.
It's alright. We've still got a lot of things we need to get together, but like I said, it's not really a race because we'll not start releasing them until we've got enough in the bag,
Yeah.
so to speak.
So even if we have to wait for it, we can actually get quite the back catalogue if possible. So it means we don't have to run around like headless chickens. So we've always got a good amount under our belt, just in case like we have a little dry patch.
I was just thinking, I think a month minimum is enough because we might want to do something that's relevant to the actual time that it's going out. So we can't just sort of freeze dry them and then stick them out when it's not relevant.
Well, what I was thinking is doing a couple of like filler episodes, just in case like one of us is away or can't make it or something.
Well,
as an
in
emergency.
In which case, what we ought to do then, if we're up to it, is where we will make 2 sections, 2 segments each a week. We make 3, but the third one we stick in a folder, right? Called
Just
extras.
backup, yeah. Extras or backup, yeah.
And then, if like say I'm not available to compile the thing, then I'll create a framework where all you got to do is slot the videos in. Or I'll create some kind of template, or even show you what has to go where from ones that we've done before. So then all you got to do is just take the material and put it in its place, and you'll get your video.
Yeah. So it's always good to have a couple of backups just in case of unforeseen circumstances.
Well, yeah, I mean, all the files I do will be backed up on my machine and my own cloud drive. But for the use of us all, that's what the Google Drive is on the AOP account is for. To store that material.
The only thing is with Google Drive, I think they've got a bit of a weird thing about video files, but I really haven't used Google Drive like hardly at all. I think it's like I've only used it once or twice just for fuck knows what I've used it for, but yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, right? I have had full movies on my Google Drive.
Jeez.
In HD, 4K, a lot.
So you're a bit beyond me, mate.
Well, when you go away, if there's any movies you want to watch, you need them on your Google Drive. You can just play them straight from it if you've got enough bandwidth at your end.
I will not say no.
you can just play them directly from Drive. So.
Not enough clearance to water. Why isn't there enough clearance? There you go. I need pipes. Pipes. One of the bane of my existence in this game is pipes. The thing is with this game, it goes from very slow and very simple to fucking complicated real quick. Yeah, I've never had a game where I've had to like plan out so much in so little time. Yeah. So I can't even remember how to play this game half the time. Okay, more pipes. But then again, I kind of like this game because it's like a puzzle, if anything. You just got to figure out where everything goes and how it's all connected up. Okay, so we got that. We need one boiler, which will be there. And that will be water, and steam. Okay, so we can't put that there, so...
See, when you said it was called Factorio, I just thought it was a factory assembly simulation.
That's what it is.
Isn't some guy walking that wasteland killing zombies? That's not what I expect.
Oh no, you've basically, what's happened is you've landed on an alien planet. Or you've been stranded on an alien planet. So basically you've got to kind of like make do with what you got. So basically you've got to set up a way of getting off the planet.
Do you know what I don't like about certain games? This list could be massive. I'm going to keep it short. Is sometimes in games like this, I'm not saying this one specifically because I've never played it, but you get where you've got to find the ship to basically create the parts. When you created the part, you've got to find some more ships you can create a coupling for that part. Once you've created a coupling for that part, you need to find some more shit for another bit of that part. And then when you finally get the machine assembled, you need to go and scavenge enough for the fuel for that part. And it just seems to be a bit long-winded for me. I'd like it to be a bit more instant.
With this, it's basically you've got to generate resources. So you've got like 3 or 4 different resources, actually 5 or 6 now because they've changed out of that. And basically you've got to create research vials. So it gives you better research like weapons, technologies and stuff like that. All basically to get to an aim of launching a satellite to call home to get a rescue.
I just prefer. I don't mind a little bit to grind, providing that whilst you're doing that grind, you get periodical sort of incentives thrown at you to make it worthwhile doing the grind. And then, but I like it to be more action, so I can just jump in, do a bunch of shit, get a bit some rewards, and get some sense of completion. This is alright for some people if they want to devote a lot of time to games like this. If you've got it, you can stick with it. That's fine.
I think the completion is actually trying to get everything to work like seamlessly with each other, because in this game it's like if you can't get everything to work seamlessly, everything grinds to a halt. So you've got to so with this I've cheated a bit, so you get like different I've got massive resources, well, rich resources, but on a normal game you might not have that, so you've got to create like train links and stuff like that for oil and uranium and all sorts of other stuff, and to get it all to come together, creating these research vials, kind of is like a, oh my god, I finally did it sort of thing. But it's not for everyone.
No, I would. I mean, the way my life is, if I'm not actively doing something for a half-hour period, I will literally just sleep where I'm sat. Because if I lose any kind of concentration, or if I'm not actually doing any kind of concentration, I think it's my brain and my basically tells my body just to turn off, like some kind of standby.
With this one, it is not a game for. Yeah, it's not a quick game, and yeah, it takes forever to do stuff. But yeah, it's one of those things where if you can get it all to work, then it feels like it's worth it.
I mean, I've not always been that way. Like I said, I used to play Command and Conquer, and I used to play them type of games. And I played things on the Super Nintendo, like Harvest Moon, which is the same view that you've got now, with even stupider sprites just walking around planting crops, and stuff like that. And I mean, even going back even further, I played graphical text adventures on Commodore 64, like the Oracle's Cave, which was amazing for me at the time.
The good old days. Yeah.
But if you were to watch Oracle's Cave now, you would look at it and you would think, fucking hell, did people really get a buzz out of playing this game?
Well, remember the original Monkey Island, mate.
Oh, well,
it's not as like advanced as a sort of normal text-based one, but yeah, it definitely was up there. Give me 2 seconds, mate. I just need to grab an asthma pump. One moment.
Okay.
Sorry about that, mate. Yeah, the old me myself, I used to love the old point and click stuff. Yeah.
Did you play Leisure Suit Larry?
I've played like the 3D version of it, but not the old 2D versions of it.
Games like Enchantress, Beneath a Steel Sky, them kind of games are absolutely classic and really well animated at the time.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
machines.
So back in the day, I played. One of my favourite games was The Dig from LucasArts. Love that game, but I could never figure it out.
How did you love it then?
Yeah, I played that game for hours trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with it, but yeah, it's just like it got to a point where I think it was on an old computer. I was so close to the end, just without any sort of like tutorials or anything like that. But yeah, it was just like I just couldn't get past this one little bit, and I can't remember what the hell it was now. But yeah, they were the days. That was when gaming was gaming.
Yeah, like the first Ghostbusters game on C64 as well, where there was actually one piece of digitized speech, which was just Venkman saying, "You slimed me."
Jeez, man. Actually,
But
I've
it
got.
was good at the time. It was there might have been 4 major screens that you went on, and you could upgrade your Ecto 1 car, and games like Barbarian, which is just basically it was just two barbarians fighting. You could chop each other's heads off and whatnot. And it was ahead of its time.
Well, yeah.
It didn't hurt to have Wolf from Gladiators, a very young Wolf from Gladiators, and Maria Whittaker, or Maria Titica, as I used to call her, on the box.
Jeez, man.
And if you ever see Maria Whittaker, you'll probably work out why an adolescent boy might want to buy the game.
I recognise the name, but I can't bring her face to memory.
It weren't the face that you remember.
Yeah. Yeah, old man.
I weren't a dirty old man then, mate. I was a brave young lad.
Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough.
I've gone up in rank since then.
Okay, 20 should do it.
Last Ninja and all, another good game. Last Ninja. Syndicate was another good
Oh,
game.
Syndicate and Syndicate Wars were one of my favourites. Even though I didn't understand what the fuck I was doing.
Obviously, I went up on you there because I did.
Yeah,
One game I didn't understand was one called Paradroid.
I
My
don't
God.
remember that one, to be honest.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the game.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's good for the music, but the game is just so it was like a stoner's fucking nightmare. That's what it looked like.
Okay, what do I need? So I need... Is that electric distribution? No, I don't need that at the moment. I need... Steel processing. Start research. One moment. There you go. I should have more than enough electricity to run this place for quite a while. Yeah, what's it? The only thing I remember about what was it called? Syndicate was picking up these orbs everywhere.
You just said, if I remember rightly, you had four
Yeah.
agents that would run
It was
around
5.
and just had to click and point and kill people and whatnot.
I thought it was 5. Oh, it's been so
It
long.
could have been, but I just remember it being 4.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, that is definitely one game that could deal with a remake. How would you do it though? That's the problem.
You couldn't have a game like that and do it exactly the same style, because you might as well just get an emulator or something and play the original one.
Well, yeah.
You'd have to change it, but the thing is, I think they have changed it. I think the evolution of that game was Deus Ex.
Yeah, true.
From a point of view, there are agents and they're all made from cybernetic upgrades and whatnot. And I've played all the Deus Ex games, and they're all relatively short, really. But they're good. And I like all that kind of Blade Runner-esque stuff. But it's like you like what you like, and if you're brought up on it, and the same with you like Dune. And whereas I watched the films and I would say that I didn't dislike it, I would also say it weren't really the best film I'd seen back then either.
No, that's fair enough, man. But then again, I'm thinking, because I am a big fan of the old Dune movies, I'm really hoping that they actually do justice to this new version.
Oh, okay.
But I've got a feeling they're not gonna. So by the feel of it, they're trying to erase the old one.
There were a couple of different versions of it, though, weren't there?
Well, there was the movie, and there was the TV, the Sci-Fi Channel version. But they went more with the book, whereas the movie cut out a few bits and pieces, which was unfortunate. I do actually have the unabridged, well, basically the one that like a fan edit that pretty much has a lot of the deleted scenes, which makes a lot more sense. I will have to try and put that on the Google Drive at some point, but yeah, that version actually does make a lot more sense than the movie versions, even though the voice weapons were never in the book. But if you actually went with just the book, it would be incredibly boring. Yeah, I mean, like, overly boring. It's like to the point where what would be the point of watching it?
Yeah, Frank Herbert has always did away with words.
Or considering most of his books about sex at some point or another. You know, it's just,
Alien sex.
Hmm?
An alien interspecies sex.
not with Frank Herbert, not that I know of, but not for the Dune books anyway. Yeah.
I grew up reading books written by Anne McCaffrey.
Okay.
Dragon Riders of Bern.
I have heard of it, I had it, I haven't read it.
They were good books. She wrote quite a lot.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I've got it in my collection somewhere, but I have no idea where the hell I put it.
And when I've finished my book, I want Stephen Fry to do the audiobook.
As long as you don't fucking use fucking Will Wheaton.
As if I would.
That guy pisses me off no end.
As if I'd use Will Wheaton, an American, no less. No. No offence to Americans, but to narrate a British book, or a book by a British author, written about Britain, I don't think it would work.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of The Martian. You know, Andy Weir's a decent enough author. I don't rate his Artemis book, but it's...
The Martian. You mean? I thought you went to the Martian Chronicles.
Oh no. The Martian, as in like the film. It's like I love the book, and I love the audiobook if it's read by R.C. Bread, because he brings life to that character.
Are they his initials R.C. or is he actually called R.C.?
No, R.C. as in R and C.
Right, because he sounds like a really moody bastard, doesn't he?
It's a bit of a weird name, I must admit, but he's a great narrator for that story. It actually brought life to the actual character, in my opinion. It actually made him seem human, whereas because Andy Weir and Audible didn't want to pay R.C. Bray more because he was asking for more because of how successful it was, they got Will Wheaton to do it.
No, I think I would have to...
Now, I've heard his rendition of Ready Player One, and it is atrocious. I mean, he gets the pronunciation of simple words are wrong. And it's not even an Americanized version of words, he just gets them plain wrong.
Well, this is it, you see, with my book, there's a lot of reference to... Actually, the main character comes from British aristocracy. There's no way you could have an American doing a voice because, no offense to any Americans out there, but most of the time when Americans do English accent, it's either Cockney Apples and Pears or it's Dick Van Dyke type.
Yeah.
And nah, it would cheapen the book for me.
Well, yeah. Well, at the end of it would just because of the subject matter, it just wouldn't fit.
I need someone like, when you write a book, and you kind of sometimes, some people have this methodology of when you're writing, you kind of playing the scenes out in your head, what you want to happen, and you got to transfer that into words onto a screen, as it were. And I always imagine what actors I would put in each role, so that I could try and get into the head of the character more. And you might be surprised that for the main protagonist, the main male protagonist, I would pick either Jude Law or what's his face now? God, do you know my brain's going? Oh God, hang on. I'll slap myself when I find out his name. Johnny Lee Miller. That's the word I put there. And I just imagine in Jude Law's case, the reason I put him there is because he made a really good Watson in the redo of Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey.
Oh, definitely.
He added a class to it, but he also added a bit more humour to that role as well. The main character is a bit of a tricksy mate. He's a bit of a sad sack at times.
No, thank you.
But, mate, I tell it as it is. I don't mean it nastily. It's just, you can sometimes look at the world through a nun's arsehole, is what I would say up here.
It's fair enough, I suppose. Yeah.
Really dark and full of cobwebs. But he's like that. He would beat himself up. He over criticises himself a lot, this character. Probably because even though he was born to privilege, he considers he has more outweighing disadvantages in the world. So it's kind of a bit of a funny situation.
Oh, I need copper. And I have copper. But not enough copper. Ooh. Now I've got copper. Oh, hopefully one day I'll get to read it. Yeah.
Mate, this is a promise. I'll make a promise. I very rarely promise anything that I don't follow up on. So, obviously sometimes there are circumstances which basically just mean you just can't. But when I finished it and I've got it published, I kind of know where to send it to now, but I'll send you a copy down. And I'll sign it for you. You never know, if I snuff it, it'll be worth millions.
You never know. I hope not, more... I've got tons of wood.
And that's another thing as well, if there were any objections, that if I get it finished we're still doing this channel, I'm going to stick an advert for it on the channel.
No, fair enough. No, that's all good. Yeah. Okay, everything is powered. I'm making steel and things, so I need to make conveyor belts. So, conveyor belts. Do I have conveyor belts? No, I don't have conveyor belts. Now I have conveyor belts.
Well, I can see things moving up and down, but I don't know what the fucking hell I'm supposed to be doing.
Basically, what this is doing, I've got an electronic digger mining steel. That's going to a furnace, and that arm is taking the the steel plates and putting them into a box for me.
Mhm.
Same with copper, and same with coal. So basically, these furnaces run on coal, so it's transferring coal for me for the moment until I can get a conveyor belt system to feed them itself, which I'll probably do now, I suppose, if I've got enough for conveyor belts, which I don't. So basically, it's resource gathering at the moment.
I wonder if that survival game is multiplayer.
This game, yeah.
No. Not this. No, I mean, there's another survival game that I've seen. I don't know if it's multiplayer or not. Let me just see what I've seen it reviewed and it doesn't look too bad. I don't know how it plays because I've never played it, but let me just look in my... okay, where are we? It's called Dreadout 2.
I heard of it. Haven't played it though.
It's only a 6 gig file size. I might actually just I might install that now. I don't know if with it being sort of how can I say borrowed, the multiplayer on it might not work.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be. Or wouldn't do.
But I can see because sometimes they do.
Oh, I think I messed up on this. Okay. There you go.
Oh, so that's away.
Ah, okay, I didn't need that. So, get rid of that. Okay, so that's the coal for that done. I need to make another coal feed for steel. Okay. I need one more arm.
So do you not get people coming and destroying shit then?
You get aliens, or the indigenous population trying to destroy your shit. But that's only when you reach too much pollution. Okay, what's going on there? Okay, so that's there. So we need to have a conveyor belt that goes there. So we now have a system feeds my coal, oh, my steel and my copper. So yeah, this is basically the game. It's basically just making ever increasingly complicated factories. What do we got? Coal. Oh, we've got plenty of coal. Wrong way. Yeah, so basically it's ever more complicated conveyor belts and whatnot until you get to the it's basically just trying to create one single resource. Okay, so that's steel, and I need a belt for copper, but I'm gonna need a underground thing, which I don't have. Great. No worries though. Do I have a factory? Yes, I do. So slap that down. Put that there. And I need a converter. What's it? Arm that puts there. And I need power to that. Does that power that on? Yes, it does. And I need that making cogs. Research, what do I do? Cogs and iron plates. Copper plates, should I say. So I need another conveyor belt. That goes there. Another thing. And I need 2 more of those. That should be 3. Okay, so that puts that in there. That puts that in there. Conveyor belt. Okay. And that makes research. So currently I don't have any belt to go there, so we just need to fill that up with copper. 1 more arm will do it. More copper. Okay, so and one last thing to go from there to there, and we have our first major conveyor line. Okay, now all we need to do is hook up the power. Okay, and that makes science. And that gets fed into the big research facility. And that is the entirety of this game.
So that powers a research facility.
Yep, basically you need steel.
Who's doing the research?
You set what research project you want. Say I want steel axes, so I just start the research, and that starts consuming these red vials, which are basically being made with these two factories. Actually, I will see what my electricity is like. Electricity networks, turret coverage, logistics. Okay. Production, pollution. No, I don't care about that. I need my electricity. Where's my electricity? Items, nope. Buildings, nope. Pollution, no. Oh, okay. Supply 5 times 5 on wire reach. Yeah. At the moment, we are good for electricity. All my things are being filled with coal. That's all good. So they're continuously making stuff. Oh. And we have a backlog of red files. And yeah, that's exactly what this game is. It's just research and research and research. Fending off the red doohickey beasts of doom. And going from there. Ooh, this is going to take a while. I need better ammo. Weapons. Okay, so I'm going to save this game. Trixie, there you go. Now you got me at it.
It's easy to say, mate. Some people, you don't name, if they don't know where it's from, they'll either say it's Triaxie, or it's easy just to say Trixie or Trix. Yeah, really. Come on.
Okay, where's my Steam gone? Steam. Where is Steam? Steam, where is Steam? Got all my windows all over the place. There you go, Steam. So I do not have a link to No Man's Sky. Okay, No Man's Sky. Let's have a look, see what it's actually updated.
It should be the living ship. Yeah. But the
Ooh, it's updating.
the football has gone into extra time. Which it would do.
Come on, it's updating, so it's taking a while.
I think it could be a big update, mate.
Oh no, I've got it automatically updating. It's just doing a play. I don't have Steam VR, so that's not going to be a thing. Now it's been a while since I've actually played this game. Oh fucking hell, yeah. Treat as a loud application.
No Man's Sky, living ship.
Properties, Factorio, No Man's Sky. Let me see if it captures it. And it doesn't. Fucking not surprising. Window capture. Okay. No Man's Sky.
It just
okay.
says the living ship update introduces the first new starship since Atlas Rises. But this is
Okay.
more than just a ship. These are strange and beautiful creatures with lives of their own. A new series of missions will take place through the ancient Korvax experiments that led to the birth of these interstellar beings. Players who wish to incubate, grow, and ultimately fly. You see, it's like a magic egg. You don't get to pick your living shape. You basically get an egg, and depending on how you incubate it, depends on what it looks like when it hatches, so to speak.
What am I? Display capture because it's not this. Okay, I'll have to do for now. Okay, it is not. Oh, yeah, now it's showing stuff. Okay. Display capture 2. Put that on the back burner. There you go. Hopefully that'll come up. Yeah, it will come up.
So no, I won't be. I'm probably that. If we're going to play this together, we might as well play it tomorrow because.
Oh, where was I? Oh, there's a. Oh, I've seen my first fucking player.
Were you playing this when you could see players?
I can see other players.
Yeah, you don't see the players for it now.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Ah, you've been updated 3 times since you played.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know where my ship is.
That's a place I don't know. Where you are now, I don't know where that is. That's new to me as well.
Where is my starship? Because I really don't remember where my starship is on this.
Be on your map. You see that little spit? Looks like a sword on your hood at the top.
Ah, I got you now.
Right. That's where it is.
Yep, everyone's got really good fucking ship compared to mine.
Mate, you have played it for since it was made. So
Pretty much.
since it was shit out by LO Games.
Okay. How do I launch? I can't remember now.
Press, I don't know, it'll be a button that says get in to get in, so
Yeah, it's
I'd
been
love to see you fly this now.
it's been a while. Options. No. Graphics.
I might get the HOTAS stick out with this tomorrow. Let's see. I tend to put my mouse smoothly down to about 5 or 6 minutes. I think it's a bit too quick. Yay! Get in there. Look at that. You know, you just have to fly towards that hole.
Yeah.
You're good at finding holes, mate. You can go in there and you can get missions and you can buy ships or sources, upgrades to Mantle. You can also change the way your player looks, because I doubt you've even touched your player customization.
I haven't.
And you can do it. You can do all that now. You can change all the looks and loads of other things. And from right should be, as you get out, it's to your left. On that side up to your left is where the customization is right at the end. So you look to the far left of there. There should be some pods. No, right at the end of the table. Not in there. I know it's delayed, so you might not be. They're usually on main deck, on the left, on the far side. That little pit there. There's a pit right on the left hand side. Should be something there to change your customization, your character.
Okay. military chart. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's usually there, you just looked away from it. Unless they've moved it, but that's a portal to. You've got to usually have set up a portal thing.
Yeah, I did have a base, but I dismantled it because it wasn't exactly in the greatest place ever. Where'd you go? What's this?
It's the other side then. I could be wrong. It might be on the other side of the on opposite corridor. We should go both. You know when you land, you go both sides. So. These are just your missions. That's like a trade thing. You get friends with them. By the mission, you can get up your ranks. So if you go down them stairs and just walk away from them, and then cross over to the other side.
Okay, so wrong way.
Right, so when you come over, just straight across to the other side. Oh, that there where you can alter your ship, and that's your thing here. It's your face customization. There's so many things you can change. Your species.
Yeah, I remember mucking around with this the last time I was playing.
Well, I can't understand. Then I don't know if they had this when you couldn't see other players.
Yeah, so I didn't see any players because I started playing when it was brand new. So I would
Yeah,
assume.
but I don't know if they had this feature on where you can customize it.
Oh yeah, they basically had it on.
Once I had that one with shape there, you've just passed.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, they had the customization on the last big update before this one. I don't remember the ship update though.
Well, you can do things like adding extra storage space, I think, and stuff like that with it.
Well, I've got plenty of units, so it's all good.
New Starship class. Add a new inventory slot.
Yeah, I don't have nanites. That was the thing I dumped because I didn't know what the fuck they were because there was no blurb about it.
You always keep shit until you know what you need them for.
Well, this is the thing. There was no blurb or anything like that, so it's just taking up all my fucking space. I have no idea how to get nanites or anything like that.
We can create them now. When you get onto planets and stuff, and you start putting your machines down, you can create your own. The good thing about this is, if I get hooked up to this, there is a VR element to this game as well, I think. So
Yeah, there's a VR. It said something about Steam VR, so Okay,
might,
let's see if I can get to a planet and see what's what.
Just get familiar again with it, and then when I get on tomorrow, we'll see if we can do that finding an egg business to get these living ships. Because I've got loads of ships, me mate, and I've got a big star, a big a fleet of ships, freighters and.
Yeah, I've got a freighter somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck it is.
I was thinking if there's some credits by if there's any bandits attacking the
Well, let's head towards that planet.
It's a nice planet, isn't it? I wonder what the
Starborn, copper, paraffin, sodium.
Starbucks are new. I remember that. The rest of them not actually. If it's going to be a desert or a hot planet or
Probably a
tropical.
hot one.
It's flourishing, it says. There could be some vegetation in there.
Ring. Islands.
Stop eating creature. That's a big FG launcher tool, mate. throw it this time, because you never know if you need it.
A knowledge stone. The joy.
Learn to get good for that.
Hazardous floor. Let's have a look. Anything worth a nickel? Very top technology module. Do I have a hazmat gauntlet? I need a terraformer, don't I?
Incoming storm.
Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Just I've been blubbering on now. Got a superheated rainstorm approaching. Does your suit have adequate protection for it?
Probably not.
Then you need to construct some sort of building to
I'll
hide in.
just jump back into my ship as soon as I see what this crystal's about.
Protection falling. Protection falling.
Damn fucking plants.
Protection falling.
Right, what can I fucking build here? Scanner, mining beam.
Technology recharge.
It creates holes.
Ah. There, get my protection back.
A buried technology module, that's what you need to. You need that terrain thing, because you can just dig into the ground with it. A buried technology module there. It will be, so it might be at an angle, it could be straight down, it could be at an angle. You kind of uncover, I think, the right chests.
Oh, there you go. Salvage data. XAC.
Ooh, such a high risk.
Salvage data. Ah, okay. Is there anything else around here? What's that? Humming sack. That does sound nice.
Hepatitis wheat.
Oh yeah. It's been a while.
Technology recharge.
I like the fact you can build bases underwater and all sorts on this. I've never actually built one myself, but
Ship launch fuel.
yeah, you need some fuel. It's usually, I think, just it's your raw materials. I think it's like
Metal
carbon and
plating.
Product
stuff like that.
constructed. Product constructed.
I need dihydrogen.
That sounds like something you might have to refine. So put a refinery, use it down, and you can then see what it's composed of. Oh, what a goal.
Units received.
Don't know what the hell that was, but you know. Where was it? Aha. Salvage data. More of. Get away or I'll shoot you in the backside. What that? 50% I can do it.
Strength depleted, that's it.
Units received.
It looked like it was going to explode, that thing, didn't
Whatever it is, it's fucking shooting me.
it? I'd identify it then. Scan it.
Yeah, bitch.
Shield down. Units received.
Oh, I need to get back to my ship because I'm seriously hurting.
Yeah, you're going to die of exposure. You need to probably look at upgrading your suit so you can last a bit longer. So the first thing I did on this was I pimped up my suit, pimped up my ship.
As I said, is when I first played this, so I managed to get quite a decent amount of stuff, but eventually it fucked up on me. What would be the transmission coordinates or something?
Do we go in and get in a neck before I go into here? So it's like when I'm on Fallout 76, I'm following you around. For shit's sake. Did you actually play till you reach the centre of the universe?
No, I haven't.
I have twice.
So I started going in that way, but I just kind of stopped after a while.
Best planet, you scan your planets to go to, you can see the more rich opulent ones. You know there are going to be better quality ships that dock. You can upgrade to, you'll find some S-class ships there.
Yeah.
And there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ships. My main ship, big ship, carrying ship.
Let me around, you motherfucker. Oh, that's all about that in this specific area. Oh, big nation.
Radiation protection falling.
for my pulse engine. What do I need for hyperdrive? No. So I need antimatter and antimatter housing.
Radiation protection falling.
I need chromatic metal. Fucking hell. Not enough fuel. I just refueled this shit.
Technology recharge.
Yay. Yeah. See where this signal leads us. Joy. High scintillator. That's what I wanted. Access suit.
Technology recharge.
Let's go for a bit of a swim, methinks.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
What do I need for this? Leave. I think my one's better. stuff I do not have. Fishies.
Units received.
Don't be spooging at me, how dare you?
Protection falling.
Run for it. Yeah. Let's have a look. Nope, nope, don't want that. If I remember correctly, this is what I've got. Don't even think I've got any other ship other than that. No. God, have I got that fucking... I haven't even got that close to the fucking centre, jeez. What's that? Well, this fucking menu's got the shit. Central Scientist, no hyperdrive installed. Great stuff. Oh. Okay, that means absolutely fuck all to me.
How come I can't see you?
No idea.
Yeah, you set to play. Did you play a private game?
I probably did. I don't know how to change that. Options.
Really? I can't see why I can't see you.
It's not saying anything, so it says other explorers may join your session.
Hmm.
Join my group. Any voice chat enabled. Text chat can damage players. Anyone at base? Yeah. Can detect base part. Group and friends. Current group. Invite friends. Nearby player list. I've got nothing.
I get play game and join game. When you put play game, it says all explorers may join your session.
Yeah.
And then join game is join a session with friends. When I click that one, there's nothing up there.
Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, it says you're offline on here.
I'm not. Let me see on my thing whether I've done something with it. I don't know. Friends and chat. Oh yeah, sign in. Silly sod. It must have disconnected me. Must have disconnected my.
Network.
Click to more select. Join session with friends. Yeah, I've got you now. I'll come join you. I won't. I don't think I. Oh, you've disappeared again.
Oh, well,
You doing?
I'm just going back in again.
I just bloody found you. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to stop the stream, so, right, mate.